Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Talk Nerdy to Me. Now, we are still playing Outer Worlds 2.
She's
However, I
more
want you to
dangerous than
know,
she seems.
just in
Even the
case I
whole of
get
Spacer's
confused
choice
on
could not outmaneuver her.
a little case of deja vu on my part, this is a re-record. I recorded this episode 2 days ago. Today's Tuesday. I recorded it on Sunday, but I wasn't feeling good. I had a really bad headache. It was just a really low energy episode and it didn't work for me. So, for your benefit, I'm starting back where we left
You
off.
there?
So, at the end of last episode, we were talking to this guy right here, and now we have to go talk to the woman over here to see what she has to offer.
Didn't catch a look at your uniform before. Oh, the reaching arm of the Earth Directorate, wagging its fingers and snagging our pocketbooks. Hope you won't be a problem. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I like throwing myself to the whims of fortune. Currently, I have business at the Vox.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
I really don't like being threatened. Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I'm looking for someone named Tavares.
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a De Vries here, not my department. Milver Street befriend. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Like I said, just an old friend. Another director agent who stabbed a lot of us in the back. My ex-lover who jilted me. I seek answers and bloody vengeance in no particular order.
Directorate agents betraying their fellows? So much for humanity's best and brightest.
All right, let's hear what you want from me.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Let's see. Mill Street said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment. Let's see.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
Wouldn't it be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than to sabotage it?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
What's the plan for infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
I want to think about it before I make a decision.
Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you. I'm confident you got the spine for what must be done.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
I think in this playthrough, we're going to work
An
with him.
opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Now, oh shit, no, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that, good sir. Good sir. Good sir. That wasn't... That was an accident. I did not mean to bash the old man across the face with the butt of my gun. I was simply trying to duck behind him to pickpocket him. Those are not the same thing. All right, so since we already went through this conversation, I'm going to talk to her
Didn't catch a look
again.
at your I'm off now, not to
But
say
we're
I
going to go
poked the
through
vibe,
quickly,
although if you were keen on
quickly,
continuing
and
to
I'll be
draw
right
breath.
back. Okay, so I got back through that part. The thing is, sneak is definitely not the right stick. Oh no, I didn't want to jump. I'm trying to pickpocket her. Okay. Now, let's go pickpocket the old man and not bash him across the face with the butt of our gun. Oh, we're not jumping. We're stealing. By the way, good sir. Hello, good sir.
Greetings. What's on your mind?
Yep, I've decided to work
An
for you.
opportunity to attain. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Great. Fantastic. Perfect, even, some would say.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent De Vries will require greater amounts of ammunition can be purchased at vending machines.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Fantastic. Great. Super. So it's just going to teach us that we can use vending machines to purchase ammo, etc., etc. Then around the corner over here, there's a workbench. So one thing we're going to do is we are going to go over to breakdown, and we're going to hold Y to break down all junk. Then we can go back out and say crafting. And we are going to say mag pick, explosive grenade. Fantastic. Now, this is for modding. We do, by the way, I forgot, have some new weapons thanks to the pre-order bundle. So we're going to go ahead and equip Zane's pistol and Zane's blade. And then we're going to go over and we're going to... What did I decide I like? I like the Zane's armor with the policeman's hat. Yep, there we go. We could go Moon Man, but again, another playthrough. Although, look at that. Oh, no, okay, never mind. That's with the policeman's hat. We get the critical bonus. Okay.
Consume in peace and we won't have a problem.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new
I noticed you've taken notes on your
Purple Berry
hands.
Crunch.
New to Auntie's
Now,
Choice,
at
by any
10%.
chance?
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just supply list. Oh, I suppose my advertorial deficiencies are obvious, huh? Knew I should have gone in on that extra training course. Anyway, let's try this again. I've been working the store going on, still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle. I don't mean to offer correction, but according to Auntie Cleo's guide for the celebrated salesperson, advertising isn't deception, it's excavation. A way of uncovering desire. In the Protectorate, we were told our wants didn't matter as long as our needs were met. Took Auntie's aptitude and attitude test like everyone else in town. Scored high in personability and something called numerical dexterity. Think it means I count good. Now here I am, manager of the best little discount house in all of Paradise Island. I'm inclined to agree. If not for Auntie's, I'd still be a lowly associate waste systems technician with muck on my boots, thinking that was all there was to life. But enough about me. What's your story? What brings you to Fairfield? Such blandishments overwhelm me. I don't know what to say except thank you kindly. It's my hope that one day my humble shop will be much lauded across all of Arcadia. Anyway, like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
Okay, let's just see if he's got anything that we want. The Rattler looks pretty good, but we're not going to buy it right now. These are mods right here. There is a mod vending machine next to
Welcome,
that
welcome.
crafting table we're at. I forgot. We gotta go rob this guy real quick. Sneaky, sneaky. Steely, steely. Like, that was a mod right there that we just stole. Okay. Now, thanks to the magic of editing, we are back over here at the vault that we couldn't get in earlier because we didn't have a mag pick. But now we do have a mag pick. Ooh, fancy.
You get in there.
Some ammo, some ammo. A uniform, infantry cap. A new gun. Some shock rods. Some explosive grenades. Defensive plate. Shells. And if we didn't have a mag pick or didn't have lock picking skills, we now know that there's another way in.
Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned, too. A bit lackluster, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you.
Clear throat.
And of course, we have you to thank. That sure was an impressive display of ingenuity and forward thinking.
I'm sure you two would have figured it out eventually, but I'm happy to help.
And humble, too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Auntie's Choice won't forget this.
Don't you owe me money?
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
Should we take a look at the guns we found? Let's see. Okay, there is something that indicates it's new. It's a shock machine gun. Interesting. Mag size of 104, fire rate of 8 per second. Some mod options to it. Okay. And then we did find... this, the bandolier uniform. Let's just take a look at it real quick. I mean, if that doesn't say Wild West Shootout, I don't know what does. You know what? How did I not decide to wear this one earlier? The Moon Man costume. What are the benefits of that? Evasion chance, damage resistance, combat speed. Yep. And then what else? The hat. Plus 40% toxicity drain rate. That's okay. You know, I'm okay with what we have on right now. All right, let's go pick a quest and start working on it just so that we can get some XP and get a level up in. We'll work on the main quest. All right, I know where I'm heading, so I'll be right back. All right, we've come over to this house over here. I thought this was the one I wanted. Maybe it's not. I don't think it is now. Yeah, we're gonna steal some food. Do we need food? Yeah, not particularly. Maybe it was this house. Yep, okay, it's this house. So, steal some bubble gum, steal a lighter, use the computer. So then, if we come over here, there's a hidden switch. The Vries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside the container. Obviously, it's an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Alright. We got some compass, we got a bracelet. We've leveled up. Alright, let's do our level up after we, of course, steal a meaty roll. We are gonna go, remember we're dumb, so we're locked out of a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go, I think we keep moving lock picking up. Although I will say, I don't think I've seen any lock picks that's above 3 right now. So maybe we don't need to move it up yet quite so early. We're gonna move it up. And we're gonna move up. We're gonna say speech. Apparently speech also does plus 10% to humans. Who knew? No perk yet because the perks are every 2 levels. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Please like, comment, subscribe. I know this episode was a little bit of just dialogue, and we will be getting to the action tomorrow. I promise you that. Until then, I will see you all in the next episode.